How many dates do you think you've been on? Roughly, ballpark.
Well, like almost 100 probably. Like I've gone on a lot of dates. Also being so avoidant. Yeah, it was really because that was like a painful part for me, and that's why I got so into psychology and dating and everything, was because I was like looking for it for myself. And then being so avoidant, I kept on being like, okay, like this person isn't right for me, this person, and like what else do I need to do? I kept going on a growth journey, and then eventually I realized, oh, it's me. Obviously, like I'm attracting these people because of myself. When I worked on my attachment style, within a month, the person that I actually fell in love with, I could finally fall in love after my first love in high school. That full period of time, I couldn't fall in love. As soon as I fixed my attachment style, love came right to me. So
Are you supposed to know your attachment style?
I love that book. I think it's called, I think it's just called Attachments, like, or Attachment Style. But yeah, you can read and see which ones you resonate with more, or just even seeing like a EMDR therapist and talking about it. You can see like, and you also change at different times of your life, especially if you're dating someone that could be more avoidant. It can make you a little bit anxious until you communicate, and there's ups and downs throughout the relationship. But that's why you have to have that vulnerability and open communication in a relationship, because if you can't have that honesty, you're just gonna, it gets worse. I've noticed, like, when I'm dating even the person I'm dating now, if I don't share something that triggered me sometimes, I just notice that trigger comes later in a bigger form. And it'll be like something that I really can't ignore, and I have to say something. So I'm like, the sooner you just can actually be vulnerable with the person you're with, dating is so much more fun. Do not ask men for help. Like, I always want to act like I have it all together. But what was a great learning lesson for me was just that men do like helping you. They do like doing things for you, and let them do it. They need a role. They need something that they're providing. They'll just love you more because of it. So that was really hard. And I think a lot of women are programmed to just like do everything yourself. Don't bother them. Like, and we're just like thinking we're being easier and chiller girls, but it's actually just ruining the relationship.
You have to get your heart broken to like go work on yourself.
I think pain obviously helps accelerate a lot of the things in our life. Like, if you're in scarcity of money, you're going to work harder. It's like anytime you feel that those painful moments, you do elevate in some way. But I think that's the hardest thing, is when you do get, and I did just get into a relationship not too long ago, and there was a little part of me that was like, oh, well, I'm in the relationship now. Like, why am I got less motivated on things that I was working on. And then that made me depressed, and I felt less fulfilled. So then I was like, okay, then I got back on my grind again. But I feel like sometimes you almost have to go through that sadness. But if you have nothing else fulfilling you, and because women, sometimes they do only focus on the relationship and they're not focused on themselves anymore. If they don't have anything else that makes them happy besides the relationship, then yeah, it's gonna be sad for them. So yeah, you have to have something fulfilling, because I've seen girls where their whole life is just about a man, and I'm just like, if you don't have anything going for you, he's not going to be attracted to you long term, because that's not attractive. So yeah, she has to have some type of purpose, some type of reason to get up every day, something that motivates her to be her best version. A lot of women, during our single phase, we're trying to be perfect for that partner. We're getting ourselves ready to meet a good quality man, but then we get into that relationship again, and we lose those things that kept us, like what attracted them in the first place, instead of like keep working on those things. Like, that's why they liked you to begin with, and you'll like yourself more, and your relationship will be better if you work on your self-love. Because women, if a woman truly loves herself, there's less drama in the relationship. It actually helps with the children and everything. Like, if the woman doesn't take care of herself, you can see it in relationships that the woman controls most of the emotional part of the family.